Good evening and welcome to all the parents, teachers, guests, and most important, the students of the class of 2023. Welcome to graduation night. It's my great pleasure to kick off BASIS Scottsdale's 16th commencement ceremony, where we look forward to recognizing the incredible students who will be graduating tonight. I'd like to start by recognizing a few people who are joining me on the stage and a few others who are helping direct students throughout the building. I'd like to start by thanking our college counselors, Amber Elko and Ryan Worthington, for putting so much time and planning into this event. Jordan Amarius for the many hours spent creating the senior slideshow, and our operations team of Andy Okus and Eden Freeland for taking care of all the details. Thank you to Paul Flores for getting these kids where they need to be, Kristen Ramos, who is joining us from the BASIS Ed Central Office, and of course, a huge thanks goes to our boosters for providing the flowers and the consistent support throughout the year, with everything from the senior breakfast on the first day to the senior walk on the last day. And lastly, I'd like to thank Mr. Hathaway and his ensemble for playing for us tonight. Would everyone please take a moment and recognize these people? To the parents, extended family, and friends joining us, thank you to the support you've shown these students. It's an incredible amount of work to reach graduation as a student, and for each student sitting up front, there's definitely family members in the back who stepped up to an equally difficult challenge. What we're doing tonight is taking a few minutes out of busy schedules to recognize the sacrifices, the frustrations, and then ultimately the successes that have led to graduation ceremony. Graduates, would you please take a second, turn around, find your families, and say thank you. To the graduates, I hope that your time at BASIS Scottsdale allowed you to grow both academically and personally. Academically, you've proven that you can do well, but we know that that alone doesn't mean much if personally you don't recognize that you must also look for opportunities to do good. You'll be remembered for the kind things you've done for each other and for our school community, the passion projects you've dedicated your time to, and the future accomplishments that are yet to be realized are what we'll still be talking about long after you've left our campus. We've truly enjoyed the energy, personalities you brought to the campus every day, and we were really lucky to have you as students. Now to really get started. Tonight, our speakers will include 4 students who will all need to follow what's coming next. The faculty speaker voted on by the class of 2023 has humble beginnings at BASIS Scottsdale, working in the back office of the old building, running late bird, moving into the middle school classroom, and then ending up on this stage as one of the most recognized teachers in our school. You call him Senor, I call him Serge. You call him Senor, I call him Serge, and to finish the full arc of this introduction, if we're being totally honest, he can't really pronounce my name. It has a bunch of E's and ends with an A, but I love him anyway, and I know he's talking to me when I hear him. Please welcome Mr. Sergio Garcia.
Thank you, Mr. Garvey. And thank you for the opportunity to be the graduation speaker. This is a great honor, but one that I don't truly deserve, as there are many other teachers who could have done this. In fact, while I excel in the personality department, inspirational graduation speeches are not my forte. I asked if I could stand up here and quiz you on Spanish grammar instead. But I was told that that kind of thing is frowned upon. Nonetheless, I do want to thank you for giving me something to do on a Wednesday night. Normally, I will just be sitting on the couch watching soccer. While we are here to honor the students, I do think we should give congratulations when they are due. While you are here because of the hard work you put in over the past years, many others have played an important role along the way. First and foremost, your parents or guardians. If being a dad has taught me anything, it is that being a parent is not easy. It is even harder if your kids go to BASIS, a challenging school whose rigorous curriculum often leaves students and parents wondering if they made the right decision to stay at BASIS. Given the average BASIS parent and student's inclination for self-doubt, we teachers do kind of understand, but not really, why you email us on a Sunday night or during vacation to tell us that you are very concerned about your students' 91% in Spanish and what this will do to their future careers. I would be remiss if I were not to also thank my fellow colleagues at BASIS Scottsdale, who have not only made the past 8 years some of the best of my life, but also for teaching, shaping, and coaching these students, and helping them become kind, studious, mature, and in some cases, immature adults. It is because of the hard work you have put in that the students are now here, on the cusp of greatness, ready to leave their mark on the world. I should, of course, also apologize to some of you. I want you to know that it wasn't my fault that some of you didn't have the opportunity to be students in my class. Some of you made poor decisions and chose to study Latin, French, or Mandarin instead of the world's most important language, Spanish. While you may not realize it yet, everybody makes mistakes from time to time. And choosing not to study Spanish will haunt you for the rest of your days. It is my great hope, however, that you will one day see the light and begin studying Spanish. It is for this that I pray each and every night. It seems like only yesterday that you all walked through the door of the 7th grade class and did your best to upset my equilibrium and overturn my sense of security. Over the past 6 years, we have experienced just about every awesome and not awesome thing imaginable. Laughter, tears, the great online learning experiment, and so forth. I once saw one of you faint in response to my request for a verb conjugation. Perhaps the rigors of conjugating regular AR verbs also explain why one of you challenged me to a fight in class. Perhaps you figure my Spanish temperament will cower in fear when faced with the possibility of physical confrontation. On the contrary, I was once an aspiring bullfighter, and I never saw fear. There is no need for you to be worried, Mr. Garvey. I politely declined the offer, suggested we host our duel outside. While graduation is a time for celebration and joy, it is also a time for questions and doubts. What should I study next year? Is this the right college for me? Will I get a job in the future? How will I survive without my parents there to pack me my lunch or prepare my dinosaur chicken nuggets or bring me a Nutella sandwich? Will I still be able to pretend to be sick in college? Well, it may seem like I have always had all of the answers and that I have never had doubts in my life. I can assure you that I had some of the same fears and concerns when I graduated high school. When I was young, I never liked school. I thought my teachers were mean, terrible people who just wanted to ruin my life. No doubt, some of you think of me in the same way. In reality, I am really more of a Spanish Gandalf, but some of you will not realize that until much later in your lives. Like Gandalf, I have had to be both kind and strict with you, firm and forgiving. Well, barely forgiving. I hated school, as I mentioned, and I certainly never wanted to be a teacher. One of my least favorite subjects was English. I thought it was stupid. and I thought it was a waste of time that I had to study something that I figured I would never use in my life. I never planned to have a job where I will need English, and I never planned to live in a country that spoke English. Even when I moved to London to study English, I got a job at Starbucks, where I didn't have to talk to customers, and I was even lucky enough to work a shift with a fellow Spaniard. In other words, I moved to London to perfect my Spanish. My opinions about all of it changed, however, when I met my beautiful wife, who's from the United States. She speaks English. Her family speaks English. We live in a country that speaks English. I use English for my job. The foolish of youth, I suppose. At any rate, hopefully, my own strange fate encourages you to think differently about Spanish than I once did about English. If it doesn't encourage you to think differently about Spanish, hopefully at least, it encourages you to think differently about your future or about life in general. Hopefully, my story encourages you to go forward into the future with a little more openness to this wonderful world and all of its possibilities. Once again, my own experiences are instructive. I mentioned already that I hated school, that I hated teachers, and that I hated English. And yet here I am, living in the United States, working at a school, using English every day. This is not how I imagined my life would turn out, and yet, because I was willing to leave everything I had ever known and pursue a career I never thought I would, I have found richness and joy. I'm not saying you should pack up and move to Spain. That wouldn't be a bad idea, though. Simply that you should be willing to watch your life take a completely different path that you once imagined. All that is really necessary is that you hear the words of the greatest writer, Miguel de Cervantes. Being prepared is half the victory. If you are prepared for the fact that your life may turn out very differently than you once imagined, and if you are open to that possibility, you will live a wonderful life. While I don't talk too much about my personal life, I do want to share with you some of the many wonders of my life that I never expected will be sources of great joy. When I was living in my Spanish paradise, attending schools where we had 2-hour lunch break, I never imagined I would have 55 minutes for lunch and enjoy the great privilege of having to choose between Subway and Taco Bell, instead paella and jamón. I recall reading Cervantes and Lorca in high school and never realizing that one day I would be corralling students on the parking lot, or that my delicate Spanish complexion would be ruined by the Arizona sun, or that my eardrums would suffer a similar fate as a result of students pronouncing the silent H in Spanish words. Yes, indeed, my youthful frivolity could never have conceived of living and working in a place where Spanish culture is virtually unknown, and where students and teachers blame me for the sins of the conquistadors. Perhaps this is why I have to do more studying than any other teacher in the history of BASIS, and why students are so mean to me. I can assure everybody here that all I have ever done is try to teach you about the world's greatest country, Spain, and the world's greatest language, Spanish. I hope that one day you'll visit Spain, and then you will understand that everything I have ever said about Spain is true. What BASIS is to Arizona, Spain is to the world. But all joking aside, being a teacher at BASIS has given me an opportunity that I will never forget, and one that I never could have envisioned when I graduated high school. I have had the privilege of getting to know a group of absolutely brilliant students whose intelligence and curiosity inspires and impresses me on a daily basis. The class of 2023 is an incredibly talented group of students who will soon be attending some of the country's best universities. I am sure that the next time I hear about many of you, it will be because you have accomplished something remarkable, something even more remarkable than what you have already achieved. While graduation is a time for celebration and joy, it is also incredibly sad. It is a dramatic and sudden end to something that was a part of one's life for a long time, and the beginning of an uncertain and unknown future. Rather than cry for what was, however, we should instead be hopeful for what might be. Indeed, as Gabriel Garcia Marquez said, no llores porque se terminó, sonríe porque sucedió. which can be translated as, don't cry because it's over, smile because it happened. For the rest of your lives, you will be able to smile, to be grateful that this place and this group of friends happened. Thank you. Congratulations.
Thank you, Mr. Garcia. I've known our first student speaker, Farhan Babur, since he was in 8th grade, and I had the pleasure of giving school tours with him this year, where he made it abundantly clear each Tuesday morning that he really, really loves biology to any parent that would listen to him. He got through school on unicorn frappuccinos and will attend Barrett, the Honors College at ASU, majoring in neurobiology, physiology, and behavior. Please welcome Farhan Babur.
While distributing one of his trademark exercises, Mr. Woods once said, "If this doesn't feel awkward, you're not doing it right." So, with the knowledge that I am in fact doing this right, I want to welcome the parents, teachers, admin, family, friends, staff, and most importantly, the class of 23. In trying to write this speech, I found myself thinking back to a conversation I had with Ritvik. He had mused about whether or not we were going to be adjusted to college next year, whether we would fit in with the public school kids. While I had initially laughed off his worries, a couple conversations with public school kids where we were described as nerds with no social lives made me realize that maybe Ritvik wasn't entirely wrong. Let's face it, most of us have been at the same school since 5th or 6th grade. We've grown and developed in the pond that is our 81-person graduating class, and we're all a bunch of nerds. While we may have grown social lives in the 3rd trimester of senior year, I think many among us might initially struggle with the ocean that is college. But like we've always done, we'll hang in there. Think back to the days of faking lit annotations each night, and pretending to know something about anything during the Socratic seminars. Think back to the online days where we became masters of multitasking. I actually remember a former classmate of ours joined a Teams call while at a KFC drive-thru. Our longest college counselor, Miss Ellico, has been here a grand total of 2 years. Shout out Miss Ellico, by the way, for actually staying out long. We learned 5 years worth of Spanish last year. Shout out to Senor for teaching us that. We moved from waiting 30 minutes in the pickup line to driving ourselves and realizing firsthand that the school parking lot was a nightmare. The point is that we are resilient. And while the transition between high school and college is bound to feel awkward, especially since most of us have been at BASIS since middle school, every one of us will do great. Because the truth is, we often overlook just how amazing each student here is. Occasionally, people ask me, "Farhan, was it worth it?" And despite horrific memories of barely surviving honors lit, AP Spanish, and recess with the middle schoolers, I still say yes. Not because of our academic rigor or our ranking on a list, though that's nice, but because of the people. The care of the teachers and the fact that we have got to be the coolest class ever is why I would do it again. I only realize now, after not having gone to school for 3 months, that every day for the past 7 years, I went to class with some of the smartest, funniest, and overall greatest people out there. But not in the way that you or your college admissions readers might be thinking. While it's great that we went to class with incredible orators, artists, poets, scientists, athletes, and people who fly literal planes and gliders, I know, by the way, that one of you is going to be famous one day. Why do you think I bought the senior shirt? I'm selling your autograph on eBay for $500 down the line. But no, everyone here has done amazing things and has stellar resumes. But 20 years from now, when I make my walk, swim, or post-apocalyptic supply run to the grocery store, It won't be the magnitude of your achievements that I remember about high school. No, it'll be the conversations, the personalities, and the passion that each and every one of you brought to this place day in and day out. It'll be the sports games we attended, the water balloon fights in the hot sun, the life and color we brought to sterile walls, and the standing in a circle watching Damien breakdance to Tanak Tanak that I will remember. In a high-achieving academic environment where one can easily look left and right and see competition, we, a class of slightly awkward nerds, found camaraderie. And that's what truly makes us the best class to ever walk these halls. While I have no doubt that among you is a future entrepreneur, Nobel laureate, or president, it is not your future prestige, fame, or wealth that I'm excited for, though I will make a lot of money off your autograph. No, it is the profound impact that each and every one of you will have on your own communities. Thinking back to my conversation with Rithvik, I realize now that we don't have to fit in. This is a class that will uplift, inspire, and lead. And in order to do this, I think we have to be a bit outside the boundaries of normalcy. This is a class of trailblazers and innovators, and to have been among such a group of individuals, I'm forever grateful. So dream big, stay true to yourself, live life to the fullest, delete TikTok and be real. Avoid any creepy-looking clowns you see in alleyways or sewers. Understand that the guy who claims to be giving you a free cruise is probably scamming you. But most importantly, go forth into the world, secure in yourself and your abilities. Take risks and accept failure with open arms. Because in the words of Mark Twain, 20 years from now, you will be more disappointed by the things you didn't do than by the ones you did do. Throw off the bowlines, sail away from the safe harbor, catch the trade winds in your sail, explore, dream, discover. High school is officially done and dusted, so have a great night, and be free, class of 23!
Thank you, Farhan. Our next student speaker, Candice Estrada, got through the last few years on heavy doses of London fog tea, hot chocolate, and any drink recommended by a barista. Also known as the Disney Queen, she will be heading to the University of Notre Dame to study engineering in the fall. Please welcome Candice Estrada.
Hi. I'm Candice, the second shortest person in our graduating class, and I'm honored to be one of your elected senior speakers tonight. First of all, I would like to give a huge thank you to the family, friends, admin, teachers, and mentors that have supported us through the last 18 years, both the ones that are here and the ones that aren't. You have been instrumental in making our class some of the brightest, most accomplished people I have ever met. And on behalf of my grade, we cannot thank you enough. Now, to my class of 2023, it's crazy seeing all of you in robes and caps again, after our senior walk back in February. Since then, we've all explored our separate paths, and it's almost existential thinking about how far we've come, both since February and since the start of high school. My very first class when I enrolled in BASIS Scottsdale was Calculus AB with Miss Bailey. Immediately, she pointed at an empty chair and started to hand back assignments that were given out that week, all marked with Pokemon puff stickers that literally caused trade wars. But during her short time with the class of 23, she already highlighted the importance of prioritizing both one's happiness with one's ambition. We, as a class, have already done insane things before we walk across this stage tonight. Looking around this room, we have decorated researchers, music goddesses, sports icons, commissioned artists, entrepreneurs, tech geniuses, self-starters, change makers, leaders. And even in this school alone, we have survived Mr. Curtis's Gov chants, Dr. Helmer's essays, Miss Kamath's theme songs, Miss Park's countless brain puzzles, Miss Ontal's assigned theatrical recreations, Mr. Peacher's obsession with California condors, a lack of a dean for almost a full year, perpetually broken printers, and APs in chairs that I will never willingly sit in again. We've speed-run OChem quizzes and argued our way out of lectures just to get our hands on Taylor Swift concert tickets. We've been able to cover the NPR in balloons and invade the speakers and transform our school into a circus for our senior prank, because we are determined to not only meet our expectations, but to exceed everyone else's. The concentration of success and raw ambition is almost mind-numbing, and thinking about it makes me a little bit intimidated to be here today. But I know we've all gone through our own unique struggles, one of our biggest being stress. Throughout the last 4 years, many of us have found fascinating ways of lightening the weight of stress, whether that be through 2 a.m. FaceTime cram calls, creating meme practice LEQs, or hosting study sessions. As Mr. Waller once wisely said, it builds character. And although that's what got us through, these alone might not necessarily be the best way for us to move forward. After each last-minute essay, end of trimester final, and improvised graduation speech, the feeling many of us have is relief. And while that relief itself is incredible and incredibly necessary, we often glaze over what we have managed to accomplish. All too often, we undersell what we achieved, whether that be because we procrastinate, such as starting a bio packet after midnight, or because we believe that it's normal to put in all that work, like on a Euro SAQ practice set. But just because something is normal, it does not mean it's not worth celebrating. So let's plan more of those oregano's takeovers after standardized testing, where their patio quite literally didn't have enough seats for all of us. Let's plan more trips to Mountain View Park after application deadlines, where we walk for 20 minutes just to stare at a murky pond for 2. Let's have more of those gigantic dinners at Portillo's after finishing classes, where everyone's orders take about 2 hours to process and pick up. Let's keep having those Chick-fil-A celebrations after home games, where our sports teams make victories that hide the fact that, as Farhan said, we're all massive nerds. Celebrations don't have to be as big as these, and none of them were even planned out more than a day in advance. But even small celebrations should be as big a priority as hitting our milestones, reaching our goals, and overcoming our obstacles. Because why do anything if it's not fulfilling? So long live all the magic we made. I'm unbelievably excited to hear about the crazy things you all accomplish next. But even more than that, I can't wait to hear about your next reasons to celebrate. As for me, I'll be sad to say goodbye to the one leprechaun at home. But I look forward. But I look forward to meeting my new Irish family at Notre Dame. To the BASIS Scottsdale class of 2023, stay strong, stay smart, stay celebratory, and stay stellar.
Thank you, Candice. Next, I'd like to welcome our salutatorian, Calista Wilk, to the stage. Calista will attend Harvard University, where she will be studying physics while sipping her usual mocha latte on the rocks. Please welcome Calista Wilk.
Hello, everyone. It's an honor to be standing before you this evening. I'd like to begin by thanking all the parents, faculty, administration, family, and friends in the audience for being here today and for providing us with all the guidance and support we needed to successfully navigate our way through the uncontrollably crowded hallways at BASIS. Whenever I tell other people who don't go to BASIS that we've been out of school, out of classes for the past 3 months, They gasp with amazement, like we did, when we had just learned that our second trimester had been shortened not by 1 day, not by 2, but by an entire 2 weeks. It doesn't get much better than that. But the structure of our third trimester has always been normal to me, because I have siblings who attended BASIS years before me, and I myself have attended BASIS since 5th grade. But this is actually very unusual. It's like high schoolers sharing classrooms with 5th graders, kind of unusual. At the same time, though, it's a really good type of unusual. For example, in this past trimester, I'm sure that many of us have been able to get a job, or hang out with friends maybe multiple times a week, or attend a concert or sports event without having to stay up well past midnight to scribble who knows what about metaphors. Annotate the book, Cry My Beloved Sleep Schedule. And so let me hear by your applause right now if you've been able to do something new or fun this past trimester. That's awesome. See, BASIS Scottsdale is really unique. In no other high school around the country, around the world even, will you find a senior tie-dyeing duck bones and mice organs in a city famous for its ostrich feathers. Yeah, I'm just glad that Nandita was able to find a research site. But in all seriousness, BASIS has provided us with a breath of freedom that we wouldn't be able to experience at any other school. It may not seem like it up front, though, since I remember back in 11th grade having to eat lunch at 1 p.m. after 6 periods of discreetly trying to slip in snacks during classes like A-Push. Thanks for the complimentary hot sauce, by the way, Mr. Flores. And this was because we had such limited flexibility in our schedules. Back in 5th and 6th grade, it was required to expand our cultural awareness by learning the unforgettable noun declensions of a definitely dead language. Sorry, Latin department. In 7th grade, I spent half of my lunch period trying to suppress my stomach from rumbling when I was supposed to be doing homework in something called AE. Yeah, I still don't know to this day what AE stands for, but I think the only possible phrase could be appetite extinguisher. Despite these regulations, I definitely think it was all worth enduring. Because of the way BASIS is structured, we learned discipline, firsthand with the highly coveted RISE Awards. We learned how to effectively study for some of the most challenging AP classes while still staking out someone's workplace for 5 hours just to earn their team a point in the game of Assassins. Shout out to Daryl for her dedication on that. And most importantly, we learned to respect others, even if their parking creates a diagonal domino effect in the senior lot. We forgive you, Tavisha and Roshana. My point is that this past trimester has given us a golden opportunity to figure out the student life or work-life balance that best suits our own styles of living. And this is invaluable knowledge that we'll need as we progress into the next stage of our lives. In college, there will be an expansive number of opportunities to take advantage of. There will be clubs that you didn't even know existed, sports teams that don't compete in the same gym that hosts your school's concerts, dances, and drama performances. It's crazy. And campuses that expand further out than our abandoned dirt lot. And while there might not be a small ditch to cut through when no one's looking, there will be more that is yours to explore. There will be a new sense of freedom. And if there's anyone who can make the most of this freedom, it's you. Take a class that sounds interesting, yet pushes you out of your comfort zone. Meet people with diverse backgrounds from all around the world and create transformational rather than transactional relationships. Act with a sense of urgency, like we most definitely did to get to those pressing 7 a.m. NHS meetings. And push yourself to excel academically and professionally while still taking the time to enjoy yourself, sometimes just for the fun of it. George Bernard Shaw once unwisely said, "Youth is wasted on the young." But Mr. Shaw evidently did not meet our class of 2023. So let's prove him wrong and let your barks be heard, Bulldogs, because now it's our time to show the world just what we can do. Thank you and congratulations, graduates.
Thank you, Calista. Our final speaker is headed to New Jersey in the fall, where she will be fueled by her favorite drink, a matcha green tea latte, attending Princeton University, majoring in molecular biology. You've heard her voice on morning announcements, and now from the stage, please welcome your class valedictorian, Shria Ajay.
The last lesson I ever learned in a BASIS Scottsdale classroom was that the matrix in linear algebra is infinitely more difficult to understand than a certain hit 1999 movie. I learned that we learned a lot of things that last year of high school. We learned about seal biology in biology class, we learned how to tango in Spanish, and we learned what alkynes are against our will. But I have to say, the best thing I learned about this year is that graduating is really fun. So one last time, let's hear it for the class of 23. The last lessons we learned at school come very easily to mind, as they were just a few months ago. But do any of you remember the very first lesson you learned in school, in literal kindergarten? It was probably something along the lines of, "Don't touch that," or "Yes, your mommy has to go home now." At the ripe age of 4, we went to school to study very, very different material than we ended up studying in high school. We were learning how to explore, how to have fun, and mostly how to be human beings, functional human beings. We were explorative. So this brings to mind the question, you have changed so much since that year in kindergarten to where we are today in our caps and gowns at graduation. So, what would your younger self think about who you are today? I think our younger selves would very much like these caps and gowns, but also, I think our younger selves would be proud of our courage. Each of us decided to take on the curriculum of a high school that is not exactly famed for being easy. Maybe you were brave when you came to school in a wig for meme day and Spirit Week, and maybe you were brave in the face of a friend trying to take a 0.5 picture of your forehead. I know for me, my younger self would think I was incredibly brave for driving to speech and debate tournaments at 6 a.m. to give stand-up comedies and persuasive speeches about geopolitical conflicts to rooms full of people. Well, the speech and debaters in this room are really, really brave. But so are all of us. We were all brave when our classmates were chasing us with water balloons at Mountain View Park during the junior-senior picnic. And we were brave every time Mr. Carey shouted at us suddenly just to make sure we were awake at 10 a.m. Other than courage, I think young Shria would think all of us are very independent. A lot of us drive cars now, and those of us that don't are also independent. You guys very independently arrange for your own rides places. Our younger selves would be amazed that we know how to pay for groceries, how to create an Excel sheet, and how to join and stay muted on a Microsoft Teams call, or most of us know how to do that. Adults trust us now. We were able to choose what we learned and taught each other for our capstone projects in biology and Spanish. As Senor Garcia once wisely said, "I don't care what you say, just say it in Spanish." But bravery and independence are traits that always grow with age. Of course, we are braver now than when we were 4, because the whole world isn't 4 feet taller than us. Most of us. And of course, we are more independent now, because hopefully your parents stopped tying your shoelaces a long time ago. But what about traits that don't always grow with age? When I think about what young Shria would want me to be, other than Willy Wonka, I think at least one of her answers would be to be kind. Now, that might seem like an obvious answer. Of course, all of us should try not to be horrible people, but not being horrible is not the same as being kind. Your younger self was taught in kindergarten that sharing is caring, But kindness is sharing study tips with people in your grade who are struggling, even if you know the test is going to be curved. Kindness is holding the door open for a person in a wheelchair, even if you're running 10 minutes late to a job interview. Kindness is taking the time to be a caring friend, sibling, and child, even when the pressure of college, grad school, law school, med school, or a job is the only thing on your mind. These might seem like small, insignificant decisions, but it is these exact choices that define who we are as people. These choices are the reason that kindness sometimes depletes with age. Because in the face of competition, stress, and success, being the people we want to be can take a back seat. Courage is important, but when you're really struggling and when you're not able to be brave, when you're vulnerable, is when you really depend on others' kindness. Being independent is a very important trait, but in the most difficult times in life, it is people who are dependable who really stand out. I learned this from my brother, who is my best friend and my partner in crime, in everything from our midday trips to H-Mart to our midnight pillow fights. I learned this from my mom, who on top of everything she has given me over the past 18 years, spent 10 hours a day in Mesa, of all places, just to make sure that I could finish school at BASIS Mesa and essentially be prepared for my high school education when I came to this very school. These are the reasons I'm here today. I learned this from my dad, who can always tell when I'm not feeling right, even when I lie about it. He always cheers me up with his fundas, which are philosophies, his AJs, which stand for amazing jokes, and his promise of grocery store cake. I learned this from our incredible teachers, who worked so hard to give us the best education ever. They are the reason that we chose what we want to study, and they are what fuels how we will study in the future. And most importantly, I learned this from my senior class, who are some of the most wonderful, kind people I have ever met. Soon we have to face one of the most horrifying developments in our young lives, being freshmen all over again. But although we might be at the bottom of the social triangle all over again, I know we will all rise to the occasion. Over the past 4 years, we have grown up together. We have returned from off-campus lunch 2 minutes before class started and sometimes 2 minutes after class started. Together, we dodged water falling at us from the sky as we opened the door to chemistry class, and we ate lunch in the NPR, parked badly in the senior parking lot, pranked the school, and walked together in victory as we celebrated graduating high school for the first time in February. And now we are about to celebrate graduating high school for the last time. As we approach this day, I know that our younger selves have studied and dreamed and waited for today, and it's finally here. In university and beyond, remember to take with you the skills we learned in high school, problem solving, essay writing, but also the lessons we learned well before that, when we were our younger selves. How to be generous, caring, selfless, and kind. Make your 4-year-old self proud every day by being brave, independent, and hardworking. Each of you has an incredibly bright future, and I cannot wait to see where you all end up. I know your intellect and talent will take you incredibly far, and today, I'm here to ask that you take your younger self with you on this journey. Don't forget about them. Thank you.
Thank you, Shria. And again, thank you to Mr. Garcia and the other student speakers. It is now time for our graduates to begin making their way to the stage to receive their diplomas.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I am Ryan Worthington. In a moment, I will present BASIS Scottsdale's exceptional class of 2023 graduates. Thank you again for joining us this celebration. Now let's begin. Shria Ajay. Graduating with high honors, she will be attending Princeton University, majoring in biochemistry. She is also a National Merit finalist. Shria Ajay. Arpana Ajith. Graduating with high honors, she will be attending Barrett the Honors College at Arizona State University, majoring in biochemistry. Arpana Ajith. Ilkam Sanan Akche. Graduating with honors, he will be attending the Southern California Institute of Architecture, majoring in architecture. Ilkam Sanan Akche. Humail Mahmood Amir. Graduating with high honors, He will be attending Indiana University in Bloomington, the Kelley School of Business, majoring in finance. Humail Mahmoud Amir. Anastasia Andrea Azaroff. Graduating with honors, she will be attending Arizona State University, majoring in computer science. Anastasia Andrea Azaroff. Farhan Hayaat Babur. Graduating with high honors, will be attending Barrett, the Honors College at Arizona State University, majoring in neurobiology, physiology, and behavior. He is a National Merit Finalist. Farhan Hayaat Babur. Farah Bader. Graduating early, she will be attending Arizona State University, majoring in speech and hearing sciences, specifying in communication disorders. Farah Bader. Meher Betty. Graduating with honors, will be attending Augusta University for their 7-year BSDMD program, majoring in cell and molecular biology. Meher Betty. Shanak Kumar Behera, graduating with high honors, will be attending Barrett, the Honors College at Arizona State University, majoring in psychology. Shanak Kumar Behera. Bryson I. Foy Calkins, graduating with high honors, will also be attending Barrett, the Honors College at Arizona State University, majoring in aerospace engineering. Bryson I. Foy Calkins. Emily Elizabeth Chang, graduating with high honors, will be attending the University of Southern California, majoring in philosophy, politics, and economics. She is a National Merit Finalist. Emily Elizabeth Chang. Bridget Chen, graduating with high honors, she'll be attending Emory University, majoring in pre-nursing. Bridget Chen. Zen Sheen Osman Chong, graduating early. He will be attending Arizona State University, majoring in mechanical engineering. Zen Sheen Osman Chong. Ashwarya Chopra, graduating with honors. She will be attending Barrett, the Honors College at Arizona State University, majoring in psychology. Ashwarya Chopra. Tristan Henry Clark, graduating with high honors. He will be attending the University of Southern California, majoring in writing for screen and television. He is a National Merit Finalist. Tristan Henry Clark. Lorelei Faye Collin, graduating with high honors, will be attending Maastricht University, majoring in the Maastricht Science Program. Lorelei Faye Collin. Daryl Day, graduating with high honors. She will be attending the University of Michigan, majoring in mechanical engineering. She is a National Merit Finalist. Daryl Day. Varun Krishnan Dillababu, graduating with honors, will be attending Barrett, the Honors College at Arizona State University, majoring in computer science. Varun Krishnan Dillababu. Luka Pavle Jurisic, graduating with honors, will be attending Arizona State University, majoring in chemical engineering. Luka Pavle Jurisic. Keanu Dolce, graduating with BASIS Diploma, will be attending Arizona State University, majoring in biological sciences. Keanu Dolce. Drake William Elliott, graduating with honors, he will be attending the Barrett Honors College at Arizona State University, majoring in computer science. Drake William Elliott. Candice Dimakiling Estrada, graduating with high honors, will be attending the University of Notre Dame, majoring in environmental engineering. She is a national merit finalist. Candice Dimakiling Estrada. Oscar Ferdaus, graduating with high honors. She will be attending Barrett, the Honors College at Arizona State University, majoring in chemical engineering. She is a national merit finalist. Oscar Ferdaus. Tanish Gadis, graduating with high honors, will be attending Carnegie Mellon University, majoring in business administration. He is a national merit finalist. Tanish Gadis. Rachana Reddy Garudu, graduating with high honors, will be attending Case Western Reserve University to major in their pre-professional scholars program in medicine, which will specialize in medical anthropology. She is a national merit finalist and a U.S. presidential scholar. Rachana Reddy Garudu. Daniel Hoffmeister, graduating with honors, will be attending the University of Arizona W.A. Franke Honors College, majoring in engineering. Daniel Hoffmeister. Ella Elizabeth Hott, graduating with high honors, will be attending Barrett, the Honors College at ASU, majoring in biomedical sciences. Ella Elizabeth Hott. Shaw Young Hu, graduating with honors, will be attending George Washington's BA-MD program, which is a 7-year dual BA-MD program majoring in data science. Shaw Young Hu. Rochelle Jane, graduating with high honors, will be attending St. Louis University for their 8-year medical scholars program majoring in medical sciences. He is a national merit finalist. Rochelle Jane. Adarsh Sai Josti, graduating with honors, he will be attending Barrett, the Honors College at Arizona State University, majoring in computer science. He is a national merit finalist. Adarsh Sai Josti. Rahul K. Josti, graduating with high honors, he will be attending St. Louis University for their 8-year medical scholars program, majoring in biochemistry. Rahul K. Josti. Catherine Zixin Zhang, graduating with high honors, she will be attending Barrett, the Honors College at Arizona State University, majoring in economics and computer science. Catherine Zixin Zhang. Derek Kang, graduating with high honors. He will be attending Brown University, majoring in chemistry. He is a national merit finalist. Derek Kang. Arash A. Khan, graduating with honors. He will be attending the University of California, San Diego, majoring in cognitive and behavioral neuroscience. Arash A. Khan. Bhavya Cody, graduating with high honors. She will be attending Barrett, the Honors College at Arizona State University, majoring in biological sciences. Bhavya Cody. Harsha Kusuru, graduating with high honors. She will be attending Barrett, the Honors College at Arizona State University, majoring in business law. Harsha Kusuru. Nikila Kusuru, graduating with high honors. She will be attending Barrett, the Honors College at Arizona State University, majoring in biological sciences. Nikila Kusuru. Nirmali Kulkarni, graduating with honors. She will be attending Barrett, the Honors College at Arizona State University, majoring in psychology. Nirmali Kulkarni. Sharbari Kulkarni, graduating with high honors. She will be attending Barrett, the Honors College at Arizona State University, majoring in biochemistry. Sharvari Kulkarni. Jacob P. Lako. Graduating with high honors, he will be attending Barrett, the Honors College at Arizona State University, majoring in biological sciences. Jacob P. Lako. Allison T. Lee. Graduating with high honors, she will be attending Carnegie Mellon University, majoring in electrical engineering and computer engineering. Sophie J. Lee. Graduating with honors, she will be attending the University of Arizona's W.A. Franke Honors College, majoring in medical sciences and psychology. She is a National Merit finalist. Sophie J. Lee. Vincent Jack Lowe. Graduating with honors, he will be attending Barrett, the Honors College at Arizona State University, majoring in biomedical engineering. He is a National Merit finalist. Vincent Jack Lowe. Arun J. Morthy. Graduating with high honors, he will be attending Stanford University, majoring in computer science. He is a National Merit finalist. Arun J. Morthy. Hemish Mukherjee. Graduating with honors, he will be attending Barrett, the Honors College at ASU, majoring in biomedical engineering. Hemish Mukherjee. Vamsi Nala. Be graduating with honors. He will be attending Purdue University, majoring in aerospace engineering. He is a National Merit finalist. Vamsi Nala. Sinduri Naidu. Graduating with high honors, she will be attending Arizona State University, majoring in biological sciences. Sinduri Naidu. Joey Ung. Graduating with honors, she will be attending the University of California, majoring in biological sciences. Joey Ung. Sanaya Rohit Nachani. Graduating with high honors, she will be attending Embry-Riddle Aeronautical University, majoring in aerospace engineering. Sanaya Rohit Nachani. Damian Novgorodov. Graduating with honors, he will be attending Barrett, the Honors College at Arizona State University, majoring in software engineering. Damian Novgorodov. Jade Layla Okal. Graduating with the BASIS Diploma, she will be attending Arizona State University, majoring in conservation biology and ecology. Jade Layla Okal. Kaif Pasha. Graduating with high honors, he will be attending the University of Arizona, majoring in applied humanities. Kaif Pasha. Vivian Louise Flager. Graduating with high honors, she will be attending the University of Arizona's W.A. Franke Honors College, majoring in biology. She is a National Merit finalist. Vivian Louise Flager. Margaret Eva Palutin. Graduating with high honors, she will be attending the University of Edinburgh, majoring in architecture. She is a National Merit finalist. Margaret Eva Palutin. Ritvik Srivardhan Ralapalli. Graduating with honors, he will be attending the New York University, majoring in applied mathematics. He is a National Merit finalist. Ritvik Srivardhan Ralapalli. Maria Lucia Ramirez. Graduating with high honors, she will be attending Northeastern University, majoring in math on the pre-med track. Maria Lucia Ramirez. Saketh Yadullah Sai Reddy. Graduating with high honors, He will be attending the Georgia Institute of Technology, majoring in computer science. He is a National Merit Finalist, Saketh Yadula Sai Reddy. Ekra Myra Rahman. Graduating with high honors, she will be attending Barrett, the Honors College at Arizona State University, majoring in biomedical sciences. Ekra Myra Rahman. Amrit Raj Sahai. Graduating with honors, he will be attending Arizona State University, majoring in data science. Amrit Raj Sahai. Isha Manisha Saraswat. Graduating with high honors, she will be attending Barrett, the Honors College at Arizona State University, majoring in business law. Isha Manisha Saraswat. Maya Marie Schwickert. Graduating with high honors, she will be attending Texas Women's University, majoring in chemistry. Maya Marie Schwickert. Mahir Anish Shah. Graduating with high honors, he will be attending the University of Arizona for their W.A. Frankie Honors College, majoring in neuroscience and cognitive sciences. Mahir Anish Shah. Nandita Shankar. Graduating with high honors, she will be attending Case Western University, majoring in cellular and molecular biology. She is a National Merit Finalist, Nandita Shankar. Anaya Saida Sharif. Graduating with high honors, she will be attending the University of California, San Diego, majoring in psychology. Anaya Saida Sharif. Mona Shagan. Graduating with high honors, she will be attending the City College of New York, their School of Medicine, majoring in biomedical science in their 7-year BSMD program. She is a National Merit Finalist, Mona Shagan. Catherine Shee. Graduating with high honors, she will be attending Rice University, majoring in bioscience. She is a National Merit Finalist, Catherine Shee. Noah Jordan Szynski. Graduating with honors, he will be attending Vanderbilt University, majoring in public policy studies and human organizational development. He is a National Merit Finalist, Noah Jordan Szynski. Anastasia Stanisek. Graduating with honors, she will be attending Barrett, the Honors College at Arizona State University, majoring in global studies on the pre-law track. Nastasia Stanisek. Sahil Sood. Graduating with high honors, he will be attending Georgetown University, majoring in international political economy. He is a National Merit Finalist, Sahil Sood. Pravaj Vanga. Graduating with high honors, he will be attending Arizona State University, majoring in biological sciences. Pravaj Vanga. Josh Jamie Vicente. Graduating with the BASIS Diploma, he will be attending Arizona State University, majoring in architectural design. Josh Jamie Vicente. Tavisha Vijay Kumar. Graduating with high honors, she will be attending the University of Arizona's W.A. Frankie Honors College, majoring in biochemistry. Tavisha Vijay Kumar. Ramya Viswanathan. Graduating with high honors, she will be attending Rice University, majoring in neuroscience. She is a National Merit Finalist, Ramya Viswanathan. Calista Wilk. Graduating with high honors, she will be attending Harvard University, majoring in physics. She is a 2023 Coca-Cola Scholar. She is also a National Merit Finalist, Calista Wilk. Anna Rose Williams, graduating with high honors. She will be attending Barrett, the Honors College at Arizona State University, where she will be majoring in psychology. Anna Rose Williams. Harrison Edward Williams, graduating with honors. He will be attending Carnegie Mellon University, majoring in computer science. He is a National Merit Finalist. Harrison Edward Williams. Parisa Luevano Yazdani, graduating with honors. She will be attending the University of Arizona's W.A. Franke Honors College, majoring in pre-nursing. Parisa Luevano Yazdani. Kayla Arlene Younger, graduating with honors. She will be attending the University of California, Los Angeles, majoring in physiological sciences and Spanish. Kayla Arlene Younger. Andrew J.W. Zhang, graduating with honors. He will be attending Barrett, the Honors College at Arizona State University, majoring in biological sciences. Andrew J.W. Zhang. Logan John Zhao, graduating with honors. He will be attending Barrett, the Honors College at Arizona State University, majoring in molecular biology. Logan John Zhao. Sunny Zhu, graduating with honors. She will be attending Duke University, majoring in psychology. She is a National Merit Finalist. Sunny Zhu.
The feeling in the room right now is definitely one of excitement for these kids. But as you get closer to your first day of school in the fall, at your new college, maybe in a new state, maybe even in a new country, that feeling might become a little bit more nervous. Just remember, that's not the feeling of fear. It's just your body getting ready to do something amazing. Now, if all of our graduates would please stand. And turn your tassels from the right side of your cap to the left. And if everyone would please join me in congratulating the now graduates of the class of 2023.